Yeah, we're probably live by now. It just
Okay.
it shows up a little
Yeah.
late.
Hi!
And here we are.
And it's a Thursday, and it's
Happy
not
New
the
Year!
first of the month, but
Nope.
it's still live.
Yep.
So hey,
We were actually traveling last Thursday. We were just arriving
Yeah.
home, so that's why we've switched things around a little bit. We're not entirely sure how we'll do it this year. If we'll stick with like first Thursday of the month as a live. What we will do is this week or next week, we will send out in our community and on our Facebook group, we'll send out an overview of kind of what we anticipate posting about or making videos about this year, so that you can follow along and look forward to it.
exactly. But just spoiler alert, it's gonna evolve around organizing and families and just planning and being on top of things.
Yep, that's
Spoiler
us.
alert. Yeah, that's what we're all about. So if you're new here, if it's your first time at our channel, then watch this. If you like what you see, then consider subscribing, because we would love to have you join our community.
Maybe have a look around some of our other videos. I mean, don't go right now, but yes. Should we get into what we're actually going to talk about today?
Today.
First of all, if you're here, let us know you're here. We'd love to have a little bit of interaction. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about 10 things that you can do, that you can declutter right now to get your 2020 started off on the right foot.
Exactly. It's kind of on the same foot as our video last week, because we went through our entire house and decluttered it and like found a whole lot we could donate. So after this, go back and watch our video from last week where we really go through most of the rooms in our house and take stuff out, and we have a whole load that we donate. But yet this week, and so do we as parents.
And that's just, I think that's just normal. So what we hope that you do, and the idea with the video is to pick on some small and like simple things that you can do. So
that'll get you motivated and it'll get you started on this decluttering journey of 2020.
Yep.
But hello to you guys too. We have Claire from the UK. Hi. And we have Charity who says hi. Hi, Charity. And I love
Jared Way.
So do I.
We just got a message saying that the connection was a little unstable. That's the first time that's happened to us. So well, hopefully that won't be an issue. We're gonna plow along.
No.
Let us know though if
you can.
Yeah, because otherwise we might have to like repeat this or figure something out. But anyways, we're gonna dive in now. So so number one is clothes.
Yeah, and we did a little bit of cheating before this live started, because what's it called, like in those baking shows where you actually like bake the stuff before, like I cheated a little bit. So that's kind of what we did.
That's
what do we do?
Yeah. We went into our wardrobe back there. This trick about like taking your hangers and turning them around, and then you'll see like when you use the clothes that are on those hangers, you turn them around again, and then you'll know which clothes you've used. We did that.
Yeah.
So
we've heard about this so many times, but we've never actually done it.
No.
So this year we're actually doing it. So by the end of the year, we'll see what clothes we haven't worn at all this year. Because I looked through my wardrobe and I was like, I don't really remember if I wore this last year or not. So you probably won't remember either. So if you're like, oh no, I'll remember, you probably won't. So this is a great idea to like turn around, and then you'll know if you used it that year or not.
Yep. Another one is socks. Stray socks, stray single socks that are lonely.
Everyone has a sock monster living in their laundry room. So we do too. We had it in Iceland, we had it in America, we have it here. So we have it. Our system is we have this little box in our wardrobe, and every time there's a stray sock, we put it in here. And sometimes they find a mate in here, a partner. And then we put it back and we rejoice. But this year,
you kind of have to go through it like every now and again, and just do like a reality check, to, like, you know, come to terms with the fact that some of those socks are just meant to be single and lonely forever, and then it might be time to either get rid of them or repurpose them for some other good use.
Like this Batman sock here, I know for a fact that this is the only one that we have left of these. So there's no point in keeping these. Like some of these have been in here for too long than I care to remember. Yeah. So, hey, maybe you can repurpose them. Do you repurpose socks? And like, what do you do? Like, I know we made monster sock puppets with the kids not too long ago. They love that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to keep making them. So I think we'll probably just throw these away.
Yeah, but let us know if you have any smart ideas for repurposing your single socks. Yeah. So number 2 is chargers. So a lot of people got like electronics and stuff for Christmas. Usually electronics will come with a charger, even though you might already have a charger for that or similar device. So we've got all
We're
of our
actually sitting at our
chargers
desk with all our chargers.
down here.
So I got these.
We cheated again a little bit. We had
now.
go
I
ahead.
got these
Huawei.
I can't say it. Got these Huawei chargers. No, Huawei earbuds for Christmas, which use a Huawei charger. But I already have the exact same one for my phone, and I'm not gonna need 2 of them. So I've decided that I'm gonna take this to work and have it be my work charger, and then only have one here at home.
Yep.
Yep, because they're both official chargers. They're both exactly the same.
So this is my here's my iPhone charger. I've actually got 2 of these.
Oh, hey, cleaning or dusting clothes.
Cloths?
Cloths. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Cleaning. I just can't read today. Cleaning or dusting cloths.
Sorry,
Like
I'm
socks
still
can be
here.
used for those. That's true. They can. Thanks for that.
Okay, so
And Claire's gonna try the hanger trick. You're
I
welcome.
like it.
Yeah.
Don't we have like I'm pretty sure we've got 1 more of these than we actually need. So if we have 1 downstairs and 1 upstairs, I think we already have 1 in the bathroom, and then
That's
we've
yours.
got 2 extra
He's
ones
the
here.
Apple guy.
I'm not really. I just
More
get
than
one
I
through,
am.
through work. So I think we can get rid of 1 of these.
Okay.
Keep these
Word of pile.
because we use them. This one is kind of like a smart one that splits up. It's super
Okay.
neat in theory.
Let us know. Do you have one of these like super smart device that's gonna save you all this time and energy and all this stuff that you never use? So this here's one of those things.
Yeah, we're getting
We've
rid of that
never
one.
used this.
Here, you can put this back.
So chances are we never will. Plus, this is like what, an old
I don't even know.
iPhone?
I
This is like
think
my
it's an old
iPhone 4
Throw it
charger or
Go with
something.
the socks.
Yeah.
All right, where are we now?
Okay.
Oh,
Charity
charity.
again.
Socks. I stopped buying varieties of socks. I buy 1 color per kid. Keep them all in 1 bin. Don't even pair them. The kids just go in and grab 2 of the same color, and they're good to go.
I like it.
That is.
I really
brilliant.
like it.
Yeah, I like it. It might be a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think Emilia and Marcus would? We've got a
Marcus would be
9-year-old
fine with it. Or
who's
boy.
turning 10. Yeah,
Oh.
and then
No, he's
No,
not.
he's turning 9. I know how old my kids are. Awkward. And then a girl who is turning she just turned 6. I'll just stay over here.
Well, I know my kids' age. Emilia probably wouldn't like that because everything has to match and be pretty and
Yeah.
everything. But Marcus would be fine with it. I actually just did that. I got a ton of black socks, and that's kind of what I'm going
You're
with.
happy with it, so
I
that's a
love it,
good
yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charity.
Yeah.
All right, so shall we move on? I think we should move on. Christmas cards and decorations.
So it's just been Christmas, if you guys noticed.
I'm Icelandic. I think most of you maybe who are here know that. I'm Icelandic. You're Danish. Christmas here
lasts
is
a long
a
time.
little bit different than in the States and in the UK and a lot of other places. Specifically in Iceland, Christmas lasts until the 6th of January. So we've literally just had the end of Christmas.
A couple days ago.
Yep. So we're still putting away our Christmas decorations.
Actually, right outside this door, we have a pile of some Christmas decorations I gathered from up here, ready to take down. So we're still taking down Christmas here because we like it up.
And it's a good like this time of year is a good presents a good opportunity for us to kind of look through our boxes of Christmas stuff that maybe didn't make it out and see, is there stuff that didn't make it out this year or last year or maybe the year before that as well?
Because chances are, if you haven't had it up for like 3 years, you're probably not going to put it up next year or the next year.
Yeah.
So I went through our boxes and I got some ornaments that we got our very first year that we had our own Christmas tree. We got it from my parents, and I think I had it when I was a kid in my home, just to have some. But I don't like them,
No.
And we never put them up now that we have more that we like. So got rid of those.
Yep. So are there any Christmas decorations that you got rid of this year or still have the chance to get rid of before you put them away?
And
we're not judging.
Mind you, here in Denmark, it's like evening, our kids are asleep. So if you're in Europe, you can say the stuff my kids make. If you're in America, you can't say that because your kids might hear. So yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Anut. All right. Where are we now? Recap. If you've just joined us, then we're talking about the things that you can declutter now to get your year started off strong. The idea is like we're talking about small things, simple things that you can declutter just to kind of get that momentum going, and then keep decluttering.
And actually, depending on what device you're watching us on, take your device with you. If you need to declutter something in your bathroom, bring your phone to the bathroom. Do it as we're talking.
Do it now.
And then let us know, because that would make us so happy if like you're listening to us and like writing a comment and you're actually like decluttering as we're going.
Yeah.
So please do this. And
absolutely.
let us know.
And if by chance you ever forgot how old your kids were, let us know as well. I mean, I would feel great about that.
Yeah. Hey, there's a comment about our Christmas decoration thing. I get this a lot. So like, I love Gerald Way. Jared Way. Hi. So anyways, so you say you find it hard to get rid of them because you never know if you might use them again next year. I get that. Like, I'm so much like just in case kind of person. Whereas you're a lot easier for you to just like, oh no, like cut down, clean, and like, no, we don't need it, and be more logical about it.
Yeah.
Which is really good that we have both.
I think we even each other out a little bit. So
but
that's good.
Like for me with the Christmas decorations, if I don't like it, then I'm not going to keep it around. I mean, of course, I keep a bunch that my kids made that I don't always put up because that would fill up the entire house. And I keep those in there because they're cute to look at every year.
I think a good way to think about it, and kind of this will probably be a recurring theme. Think about like if it's in good condition, if it's still there's nothing wrong with it, and think about maybe you could give it to someone. Maybe there's someone who's just starting a home, or some poor students that would really love to have some like Christmas decorations in their apartment next year. Because I think part of letting stuff go for me, like the big thing is like if it's still like functional, if it still has value in it, then maybe somebody else would benefit more from that value. That's
exactly
just an idea.
Like ask my college roommate, Christina, if you're watching or watch this later. Our apartment was like decked from top to toe when we were in college. like everywhere was decked, and I would have taken any Christmas decorations back then and loved them. So college students.
Yeah.
They're not as picky.
No, they certainly aren't.
I wasn't, at least.
All right. Charity finally got rid of a garland that we inherited from the previous owners of the house. Never loved it, but somehow felt like I should keep it. This year, gone. I like it.
You also, like that? Are you happy with it? I mean, you say you finally got rid of it. Is there any guilt in you or none at all? I don't know. I want to know, actually.
Yeah, but her next comment. Okay, we should probably move on from this. Expired stuff. So food and medication. We just had this pop up. So we're just recovering from being a little under the weather.
Exactly.
And so we just raided our medicine cabinet. There's not, I mean, actually it's more of a basket.
It's a basket. Yeah. It's this size. I'll show you this later for a different reason. But so we went through that, and I was like, okay, I need some cough medicine of some sort. And I found 2 things, and they're both expired. Like, not by a lot, by like a month one and like 3 months the other one. But I wasn't gonna chance it. That's personal.
I went online and I did some research, and apparently if it's like, if it's stored in a cool, dry place and it's not such and such over, and if it's not like a type of heart medication, okay, by the way, like these are not recommendations. Please don't take medicine and get more sick than you already are. Do your own research, follow your doctor's advice.
You're on a roll today.
Follow your heart.
I the really point of this here.
I've been sick. Did we mention that? So I've got that going for me.
The point here is, if it's expired and you don't feel like you should use it, food, medicine, whatever it is, get rid of it.
Yeah, because that's the point of this video, isn't it? Like we're helping people declutter, not hold on to the expired medicine.
And here's I think it's a good point to kind of say that don't get rid of stuff just to get rid of stuff. Like, if you have a feeling like, oh, I might actually need this thing, then like keep it. We're not saying like get rid of it. But when it comes to like expired food, or expired medicine, or this, well, I threw it on the floor, but this here thing that we will never use, get rid of it. Yeah. But also like, think about it. Like, don't declutter stuff that actually bring you joy.
Yeah, so for us is like board games and Lego. Like
we will never declutter those things.
We will go through great lengths to make space for board games and Legos, getting rid of all sorts of other stuff. For you, I mean, that might be shoes, which maybe we should talk about. Like if, right now, shoes are a good thing to ask yourself, like, should I get rid of shoes? But if you collect shoes and you really like having shoes, because we're not minimalists, we don't really advocate like minimalism. We don't have anything against it either. The idea from our point of view is like, hold on to the stuff that you use and that makes you happy and that you like enjoy having.
Exactly.
If there are pairs of shoes that you don't use, maybe you can.
Yeah.
Get rid of
And
those.
like, because we're doing this and we wrote shoes on the list of things that we should talk about, I actually went through my shoes because between the two of us, I have more shoes than you do.
That's true.
Yeah. You have the shoes you need, and I have the shoes I need. So there's a difference in the word need here. So I like to like rotate them and wear the ones that fit my outfit, and that's completely fine. But I went through my shoes and I actually found 2 pairs that I never use. One I had since we got married. Like one I had like gotten the first year we were married. So that's they're 9 years old now.
9 years ago.
10 years, like somewhere around there. And they were so worn, and I haven't worn them for a few years now, but they were still in like I don't even want to say semi-okay condition because they really weren't when I looked at them.
It's been a while since I used them as well.
Yeah. So like I decided I got rid of them, threw them in the trash this morning because I couldn't even donate them. They were not good.
Good job.
So got rid of those.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Even though shoes are not a thing that I normally go to declutter. But yeah.
Charity, there's no guilt. There's no guilt of
good.
the garland. So that answers your question.
Happy for you.
Claire, I have stuff I packed in vacuum bags years ago to save space, and I never touched it since. I think I could get rid of it now. That's very astute. I think that's I think it's so easy to like store stuff, put it away, and especially if you put it in vacuum bags, then you're being efficient. That's a good idea to for storing things. But if you kind of lose track of it and you don't use it, then what's the point? Yeah. So
exactly.
Good one. Good on you.
Thanks for sharing. We appreciate it.
I love Gerard Way. We're just going to pronounce it like whichever way comes naturally to us anytime you post something. So you both are awesome together. Hey.
That's nice.
That's a nice comment.
Hey, more of that. No, just kidding. Not really. Okay. So the next thing is also a me thing, like the shoes.
Yeah.
It's hair ties and things. So again, talking about how we did a video last week, we went through most of our house, went through the bathroom, kind of a fast overview there. And we went through like this basket. I was like, oh, it's our hair ties. And I didn't really go into it, even though we were decluttering, because in my mind, I was like, well, everything there is pretty nicely divided. I know what's in there. And it is nicely divided. Like if you look in here, well, that one fits in there. Okay, so we have like the hair ties and clips and like colored hair. So it's mainly for our daughter. I don't use the colored hair very much. But no, you neither. You neither? Yeah. So the thing is, like these here, she doesn't use half of these, and we never get through like half of these either. And she just got more for Christmas. So my point is not to just like throw them all away, but you use a handful of hair ties, and you really do. And you have your favorites. And when I look through it, like, don't we all? Wait a minute. Oh, there's some hair stuck to this one. Don't we all have like ones like these? Like it's all about to snap. Actually, it's already been tied like a bow on it to keep it lasting longer. And there's some elastic showing. These hurt when they get stuck in your hair. There's no point in saving them, especially because you can buy like a whole pack of these for like $1. So I am going to get rid of this, and I'm going to go through all of these here when this video is over and get rid of all the ones that are outstretched or just too many of the same size that we don't need. Yeah. So that's something I would encourage all of you with little girls to do, or if you just have it on yourself. Gather all the hair ties you have from all over the house, because they're probably all over in different spots. Put them in one spot and then declutter down to the amount you actually need. Yeah, that's good, because I think like it's, from my point of view, if I was using these, then I'd want to have the ones that like I know I can actually just use when I'm on the run, and be able to grab that and be on the run. Run. Okay, so another one, if you saw our video about Hansa Park, we went down to Germany on an amusement park, right? Trip. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was our 1,000 subscribers. Awesome video. I think I made a comment about like the pen holder in the kitchen. So that is like full of stuff, and that seems to just multiply.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, look, like
I'm
this
gonna
is
hold the
this is
rest.
all in that one like tiny little. I'm a little bit amazed.
That it could all fit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we want really again is we want a couple of pens that we know we can use, maybe a couple of markers.
Don't really need pencils actually.
No.
So and we definitely don't need like pencils that are like what do you call duds? And we don't have a pencil sharpener down there. Like we don't need that. It's just been placed there because it's a writing tool of some sort, and it was in the vicinity, and that's cleaning up, putting it there. But our kids have plenty of like pencils and pens and crayons and markers in their room that they use for their art projects and other things. So they have enough there. We really only need a handful of pens and some permanent markers in the kitchen for lunch boxes and quick notes.
Yeah.
We don't need all these here.
And what do we do with the rest of them? So if we keep, basically like 5 or 6 of these, the rest we can donate.
Yes. The kids at school, they will always take writing supplies because they go through them a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe some of these actually do belong within the kids' arts and actually
my arts and crafts. Gold pen
stash
really
downstairs. Pretty. So, but we'll go through this and probably look through maybe the kids' art stuff as well. So I think there are a few of these that are probably dried out.
Hey, Claire wrote. She wants to do decluttering because, well, we're motivating. That's good. Are you doing any decluttering right now? Because motivation is like a fleeting thing. Fleeting resource. It really is. If you feel motivated, you should strike. Even if it's like a tiniest thing, get it done, get some momentum going, and then you'll be a lot more likely to pick it up again later.
Yep.
So Claire, do something right now. If it's pens or if it's hair ties or something, just do something right now and let us know.
You got this.
Yeah, you're awesome.
All right. Mailing list. So we've just had Christmas, and
let us know if this is you because it probably is.
Yeah. There are a lot of online vendors where maybe you signed up for a mailing list before or as part of like ordering somebody's gift, and then you keep getting notifications of emails and then maybe you don't want to get those promotions for the rest of your life. So go and have a look at what emails are in your inbox, which emails you've received in the last couple of weeks, and just unsubscribe ruthlessly. I promise you, the people that have sent you the stuff, I mean, they're happy that you joined them for a little bit. They're probably not gonna be super sad that you left, not to the extent that they'll write you a letter and ask, hey, where did you go and why don't you come back? I don't know.
If they do, then maybe reconsider. But yeah, as you go through that, like really ask yourself, like, which ones do I like? Which ones am I shopping on constantly? Which one do I actually want promotions from? The rest of them, unsubscribe. Yeah. But hey, if you're subscribed to our newsletter, then don't unsubscribe there because we fall in the first category of things you actually need and use. And yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, go to our website, realorganized.net, and sign up for our mailing list. We only send out one a week. And it's like a short one, and it's awesome. Usually
what we do is we send one when we post videos, and we just add a little bit of more insight, either insights or a little bit of background
or humor.
Yeah. So to give a little bit more oomph to our posts.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go get Lucas. Our son, we've been doing these lives for a few months.
Go get him. I'll explain it.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll be back. So we just got back from America. So he's all jet lagged and turned around his head. And he's usually asleep really right now. But he's not right now. He fell asleep and he woke up and now he's not happy. So we're going to go get him and bring him in here. He actually sleeps in our room usually, but he has a sleepover with his brother and sister whenever we do these lives. And we don't want them to wake up because they're actually sleeping. So this is Lucas. Ta-da!
Say hi, Lucas.
Hi.
So we'll see how this goes.
Is signing up now. Good. And all these pens, that's great.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, at least he has stuff to play with. So there.
Okay, this is our youngest.
Yeah, he needs a haircut, kind of like his dad.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I've lost track of where we are.
Yeah, a little
We
bit.
are here.
Stuff
Okay.
This happens when you do lives. Oh, what do you do?
Well, I mean, so if you just joined us or if you haven't been here all the time, we're talking about 10 things that you can declutter right now to start off 2020 on the right foot and get momentum going and like get stuff done. Because you can do it. You didn't declutter last year doesn't mean you can't do it this year. So we're excited. We only have a few things left. Actually, we're down to number 9.
Yeah.
Now.
So
And then we have a bonus one. So stay for the last bonus one too.
Stick around all the way to the end. But number 9 is towels, linen, dish towels, rags.
So hey, and maybe old socks fall in this category too.
Yeah.
From what we talked about before.
From old socks to rags to being nasty rags.
Yeah. So the point here is we probably, I don't know, I have it. So maybe you can relate to. I have rags that I hold up to the light and I see not just light coming through it, but I see the light when I look through it because there are holes all over them.
They're holy rags. Oh, okay. No, sorry.
So these rags, the thing is, like, I keep them just in case there's like a really nasty spill and I don't want to use my nice rags for it. The thing is, if there's a nasty spill, I don't want to be touching it through the hole. So I want to use my good rags that are going to get it done. And that's the case for all my spills, actually. So I never end up actually using these. And I want to bet that you probably don't either.
Yeah.
So yeah, get rid of those holy rags or rags that are, or dish towels that are
discolored,
old and discolored,
or that you don't use. I mean, because if you've stacked them all up and then you look through your drawers or wherever you store your dish towels and you realize there's like this thick a stack of dish towels that you just never use, then yeah, you can probably get rid of those.
Yeah.
And feel happier when you use those drawers or that space.
Yes.
For something else, or just for easier access to the stuff that you actually do use. Because
again, I'm the kind of person who's like, oh, I have these just in case rags, and then I have my just in case rags, and I can afford to get rid of a few of those just in case rags. Just in case rags. Exactly. Yeah. So let's get rid of those. That's the thing that I would not miss. And seriously, if you're not even gonna donate them, then it's probably time to get rid of them. Yeah. How are we on comments? We are on, you're signing up now. I think I already said that, but thanks. We're excited to have you be part of our community. We love every single one of you. And then Claire said, haha, good rags. Good rags. Yeah. Good rags. Okay. The last one is stuff for guests. Yeah. So people are different. Some people always have guests over. Other people never have guests over. I think we have guests over pretty frequently, but our house isn't huge. So a good rule of thumb is keep the stuff that you need for guests in the amount a guest. How do you say this? This doesn't make sense. Let's take an example. If you get and you have maybe space for 2 guests maximum at any given point, then don't hold on to 17 pillows. For example. Yeah. I mean, like maybe if you prefer having 17 pillows in your own bed, but not for the purpose of those guests. No. So keep stuff. I can't afford a massive amount for the guests you can have. Why don't you take this one? I'm on our roll now. Yeah, so the number of guests plus 1. Yeah. So actually, like, we went through our towels not too long ago. We've had ever since before we got married, like when we brought our towels together when we got married. But also we had tons of different types of towels, like max of 2 that were the same, and the rest just all different, which was fine with us. It didn't really bother us until this year. We reached a point in our lives and in our marriage that we were like, 10 years we would like marriage to have matching towels. So it wasn't a need, it was a like. So we decided we're gonna go get matching towels for the whole family, and then we're gonna get rid of the ones that don't match. So we donated a bunch of those towels, and then just kept a couple that we could use for guests. Yeah, pens are awesome. Did you know that? Yeah, if you've just joined us, this is Lucas. He's our son. He's usually asleep at this point during the day, but not now. But not now. We just arrived back from the States. He's jet lagged. We're all a little bit jet lagged, so things are a little bit unconventional this evening. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we really enjoy the interaction. We enjoy having you here. We enjoy doing lives. Can you tell? Yeah. And we get hearts from Germany. Yay. 2 of them. That's nice. And my husband don't like to declutter things. He loves his stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Very normal to like your stuff. And like we said a little bit earlier, we're not minimalist. We don't have anything against minimalism, and I think that Scandinavian living is probably a little bit more minimalistic in general than a lot of other places in the world. But if things really make you happy, if you use them, you should keep them.
And
Still has a little bit of a cold.
Yeah.
But if you don't use them, like the whole point of all this is to have the stuff on hand you need when you need it. But if you have so much stuff that you can't find the things you need when you need it, then it's time to declutter.
Yeah, we actually did some videos. We've done videos, like a video series on decluttering where we talk about, like decluttering when you live in a house full of other people. There are certain considerations, that and I wouldn't recommend if your husband likes to hold on to stuff that you just go in and like
plow through.
No. But have a look at those videos, and if you like them, then and you like what you see here, then please consider subscribing. We would love to have you join our community and join us in the future for things like this.
Yeah, and people are liking Lucas. Maybe he should join us in the future or not. But yeah, he's cute and he's adorable. I tend to agree. I do tend to agree. And Claire does not have matching towels yet. One day, I know.
Hang in there.
10 years of marriage and we got them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the point is with the towels, we have a lot less towels now. We circle through them and we always have towels in our wardrobe.
Yeah.
And they don't just clutter up everything.
We've got like 3 sets of towels.
Yeah.
And we just don't really need any more than that.
No. And then a few for guests and then a few for the kids' gym and swim class. Yeah.
So that's it.
That's towels.
So
those are the 10 things to declutter right now in 2020.
Yep.
The bonus thing, because we promised you a bonus thing, is a little bit different than those tangible things that we talked about already.
Yeah. So that is like the emotional or mental baggage or clutter that maybe is time to get rid of now. And if you've got things in your calendar, things that you do on a regular basis that don't really give you any extra value, you do things just because you do them, then maybe it's time to reconsider, how and what you do with your time.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you have some sort of guilt following you around because of a garland that you have or not.
As an example.
As an example for someone said earlier here. But like if you feel super guilty that you were not able to declutter your kids' clothes last year and it's a big mess and you feel like you're a horrible mom or a horrible person because you just never get to do that and you're just bad at it. That's not true. That's something in your head. You're not a horrible mom. You're not a horrible person. You're not a horrible dad if you're a man watching this. You just didn't do it yet, but you can do it now. So let go of those feelings of guilt or of like false sense of self that you can't do this. Of course you can. Being Scandinavian, Pippi Longstocking. I don't know if you know her, but she's amazing. Red hair, the braid, super strong little girl. It's a kid's story. Yeah. It's awesome. I love one of her sayings is like, I've never tried that before, so I'm probably really good at it. I love it, and I really try to live by that. So try it out. You can do it. We believe in you, and we know that you can start off 2020 on the right foot and get a lot of new things done. Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. If you liked our discussion, if you'd like to join us in the future, please consider giving us a like. And like I said earlier, please subscribe if you haven't already. And then we will see you next week.
Yeah, for our next video.
Bye-bye.
See, bye-bye. Nice.
He doesn't know who he's supposed to be saying goodbye to. So
okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you next week.